Hey everyone, Egman here with another video, and we've got an exciting potential leak for Series 10. These images were leaked by a distributor, apparently. That's what I'm hearing, and I think they look pretty legit. They remind me a lot of when like Series 8 got legit, or not legit, got leaked. So I'm going to take this as wholehearted. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. If I am, you can just make fun of this video later, and I'll have some egg on my face, you could say. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna go all the way through this, read through the whole thing. The quality of the image is a little bit low, so I'm gonna have to zoom in and get a little bit pixelated, but I'll just read the whole thing for you. So, June 2020, the Dragon Ball Super card game enters a whole new series. The commemorable Series 10 will be powered up into Unison Warriors series. So Unison Warriors are powerful allies you can summon to fight alongside your leader, and they've emerged from every dimension. Goku and Bardock, Goku and Goku Black, and probably a lot of other Gokus. You can determine the ultimate dream pairing of warriors. Many characters will make their Dragon Ball Super game debut as well. So that's nice. And then amazing new strategies will emerge with Unison Warriors set to power up both old and new leaders. Players will love exploring new combinations and unlocking the full potential of the full potential power of previous release sets. All right, so nothing from this first part we don't get a lot, but the big thing is that there's a new card type they call Unison Warriors, and they go a little bit through it a little bit more. So new points of series. Main change for the Unison Warrior series are the new card type Unison card. For the first time in Dragon Ball Super card game history, a new card type makes its debut. A second leader card will turn the it uses quotes for like second leader card will turn the tide of battle. These cards are easy for beginners to play. They're also increasing the maximum deck size, so the number of cards allowed in your deck will be increased from 51 to 61 per deck. Players will have a wider choice for deck strategies, and I think it's going to be it's 51 because it's your 50 cards and your leader, but I think it's going to let you have a range between 50 and 60. That's what I'm thinking based on this, because it doesn't say it says maximum deck size. It doesn't say like required deck size. So, but that's also pretty good. And then if you're like worried that you're going to lose like to mill, that's a little bit harder because the red cooler is starting to seem pretty formidable as an opponent. So that can help out. Just having 10 extra cards there. And also, like, just it made me think like Super Shenron got a little bit better since you don't have to you can have some more extra cards in your deck now to play it. So it's cool that it's kind of this is kind of like a nerf, quote unquote, to mill decks, and also like maybe Super Shenron can be played again without it being either bad or broken. So yeah, it says players have a wider choice for deck strategy. So that means to me that it's going to be a range. They also say that rarity and pull rates improvements, amount of cards, rarities, pull rates, and cards foiling improved. All cards can be used as usual. It'd be interesting to see what these rates are. They've been adding a lot of super these sets that have been these past couple ones. There've been a lot of super rares and a lot of diversity, and especially like with the draft box. So hopefully this helps out a bunch, especially since like we get less rares. Since we have like the campaign rares of whatever, that means that you get like 3 less rares a box. So hopefully that helps out a bunch. I think the secondary market's a little bit high. I was supposed to make a video on that, and then this stuff came out, so look forward to that, me talking about money. But I think for right now this is good, and hopefully it doesn't make cards worthless at the same time. It's a balance, and hopefully they'll get to it. All right, and this is the main selling points. I think it's better. Is the next picture better at that? Okay, yeah, this one's a little bit better. All right. So releasing 3-star decks for the first time. So there's going to be 3. It looks like there's going to be a blue one, green one, and a black one. So I'm guessing one of them, like based off this other one, one's going to be Goku Bardock, one's going to be Goku Black, something like that. But so that's cool. Hopefully, I think this is cool from like a beginner standpoint, but hopefully from a point of that just means another star deck I have to get 2 of to get the exclusive cards. So hopefully that's not too annoying, and maybe there's there's probably not going to be any cards that are among all of them, but so 3-star points. Oh, at a lower price point. So that's cool. All right, so if they cost less, that's fine. Blue deck for energy control, green deck for destructions, and black deck for drop control. Players can select their favorite deck type by color or character. All sets are built upon their theme color and easy for beginners to start. I'd say all the star decks for this game are pretty dang good, and at least they're playable. They're not going to be super duper good, but at least they have some theme, and I think they're cool. So hopefully these will continue that. And then new card. So we're finally talking about it. So new card type, Unison card debut. So for the first time in Dragon Ball Super card game history, I feel like they already said this. Yeah, okay, they rewrote this part. Summon a mighty warrior from another dimension, fight with your 2 leaders. So we have right here a little thing, and someone blew it up on the Facebook. So yeah, it's this elite bloodline cooler. So it has like this X here. And then, like, if anyone's like really familiar with like Magic the Gathering, this looks like a lot of a, what is it? Oh man, a Planeswalker. So it's pretty much a card you play, and then you have like 3 effects, and every time you do an effect, you get like a plus or a minus. Like you have like tokens that go in this card, and then you can remove the tokens to do other things. So it's just like a way to kind of spice it up and go from there. So this is one, if you don't already know it, like this game has like a lot of like throwbacks and like design qualities from Magic. Like a lot of the terms, like the reason that we call the colors the way we do and like why blue is U is because of Magic the Gathering, and the whole kind of like energy system as well is a big thing though. But then it branched out of its own thing. I think it took like a backbone of just like a really solid system and then grew it to its own. So hopefully these Planeswalkers like cards are going to be, or they're called Unison, right? Yeah, Unison cards. Hopefully they're going to be cool. I'm trying to think. So I'm guessing that they're going to be put in your leader energy or leader card, and to kind of follow what Planeswalkers do is that like you can decide to swing at in Magic the Gathering, you can try to swing at a Planeswalker, and that does damage to it, and so that's something you can do. So I'm guessing that this will be a similar thing to these Unison cards, is that it's just something that your opponent can also swing at to try to disrupt it. But you know, if they swing at it, then that means like they're losing an attack for it. And also, since this has a combo based game, Magic the Gathering is more of like all the cards in Magic have blocker essentially. So like essentially, like this cooler says it has 0 power, but like I'm guessing like you can combo above stuff, and so you can do that. So this will be really interesting. It's gonna be cool. And then I also wonder if this counts as a leader card, in the sense that like there are a lot of cards, you know, for example, like super combos, right? If your leader is a red, you know, Saiyan or something like that, right? I'm not sure if it will, but we'll see if this is kind of like an extension of like Surge, where this becomes a leader. So that means you have a red leader in play, so you can use a red super combo even if you just have like a blue leader, right? So maybe that will be something. It could help extend plays and put, you know, make some like custom Surge abilities. I don't know. It just seems really cool, and I'm really looking forward to see how this all gets integrated. All right, so looking too closely at card aside, so super rare card in every display box. So they're also doing, so as a promotion for the first Unison Warrior series, each display box features one random super rare card from the what are they calling it? The UW? Jeez. The Unison Warrior series? Okay, just making sure. So there's just one of those for each. So that's nice, unless you're like, and then I guess if you're like a brick and mortar store who just buys boxes and sells singles, then you got an extra single to sell. So everyone wins. But yeah, so it just means you get like an extra super rare in your boxes. That's kind of neat. And then new product, premium pack set. So premium pack set contains 4 booster packs of the series and 2 new promotional cards. Promotional cards are the same for the price of 4 booster packs. So this is kind of like their special editions that they used to have. I don't think they've made a special editions for a while, but it's also kind of like in between like a special edition and like the new expansion sets that we've got. Like the Surge one, you got like 3 packs and then all the good stuff. But yeah, so I mean, it's just pretty much like, oh, you either buy a box, or if you want to buy singles, this is the best way to buy singles. So that kind of makes, I mean, at least for 2 of them, right? And so that's nice. We'll see if that's worth it. And then new pre-release events as well. So you buy 6 of the UW series booster packs during the pre-release period to receive prizes and participate in the pre-release event. So similar to how it was, but then I think the participation prizes are a little bit different. So we get a reboot leader card. So that's cool. We haven't yet seen as time of recording the new reboot leaders for set 9. But they're really cool, and like, so I think this is a really cool idea, because like as time goes on, you'll realize like no one's playing like set 1 and set 2 leaders, and strictly because they weren't as good back then, and then, you know, as power creep goes on, most of these archetypes that could be really good are held back because they're restricted to a leader that's not very good anymore. So I think the idea of just doing these, like, and if you look at a lot of other card games, like sometimes they do these, like they help out an archetype by printing a new card. This game does it too, but then it's just like now you're really dependent on finding that card, right? And it's maybe a 4, maybe an 8 of, depending on how many cards got new. But like there's not, like, you have to play and get that card, right? But now, since leaders are always in play, you don't have to worry about that. So it can just really reinvigorate an archetype, and hopefully that pans off. So also, and then a new Unison card as well. I'm guessing these aren't restricted to pre-release events, and I also don't know if Unison cards are 1 per deck. I don't know how they work in Magic that well. I was just giving all the information I know. I think you can have more than 1 Planeswalker in Magic. Don't quote me on that. Tell me if I'm wrong. But it'll be interesting to see how they do it for this game, and if you can have more than 1 Unison. If you look at the cell, it doesn't look like it has a combo cost, so but it does look like it has like some energy with like 3 specific red, so it'll be interesting to see how all that pans out. And then also a pre-release pack. Each pre-release pack has 2 pre-release stamp UW series cards, so it's like the same. It's the biggest thing is that everyone gets a leader and a Unison card, compared to just these pre-release packs. And then the top prizes are a foil version of the Repoot Leader and a foil version of the Unison card. So that can actually be kind of good. And assuming that these cards are restricted to these events, I think these are pretty good prizes. Everyone gets the chance for the cards, but then also you can get some swag for doing well at it. So I think that's a good compromise. And then also, buy 1 booster box during the pre-release period to receive 1 pre-release pack, which I think is standard. I don't know if they're getting rid of dash packs. They haven't talked about dash packs at all. I would be so okay if they're done with dash packs, just because I think they're just very confusing, and then they're kind of hard to get the cards from there, and you had to just buy boxes, which just felt bad to get a chance to get the cards you wanted. So hopefully dash packs are gone. Maybe they're not. I know they're doing them for Series 9, right? Did they say that? I think they did. I need to get it straight. Hopefully they're done with 10. Hopefully they realize that people are buying boxes anyways, and they don't need to have this extra barrier of entry for players. But I think that's pretty much it. But really exciting stuff. Really, I think it's going to really shake up the game in a lot of ways. The fact that they're introducing a game mechanic change, and then also adding a whole new type, because once again, that hasn't really happened. They've added new traits to battle cards specifically, but they haven't added a whole new card. So it's going to be really interesting. And we've got a bunch of cards in the past that say target a leader. So I wonder if these are going to be leaders in a sense that you can be targeted by that kind of stuff or not. It's going to be, I'm really looking forward to see how it's just going to change up everything. So that's going to be it for me. Let me know what you guys think about these, this announcement, if it is an announcement, by the way, if it's not a fake leak, and what you guys are hoping for these new Unison cards, and I'll catch you all next time.